Hey, Will King here, High Cotton Homes in Florence, Alabama. Today we're at a lake job that we're building and we're talking about mechanical rooms. Now that might sound simple on the surface and to a lot of people it probably is, but my story is when I was a new builder starting out, I had no idea the importance of a mechanical room. And I found myself framing a house and then calling our air conditioner guy to come out to rough in and then him asking, well, where's my stuff gonna go? And so I kind of learned through the lessons of mistakes and then trying to figure those things out to really what the importance of a mechanical room is. And so I wanted to just kind of share that with you today and then take a look at it inside. But if you're a new builder, I mean, it's such an important thing to incorporate into your builds. And even if you're not drawing your plans, I think if you get involved on the front end to review plans, either with an architect or just with the customer, it's such a great thing and so easy to find a spot for a mechanical room somewhere in the building. But when you're doing that, there's some thoughts that go into that. And one of those is that you really need to meet with your framer. You need to meet with your air conditioner guy first, and then even your electrician and your plumber to talk about how much equipment they're gonna have in the house, some of the locations for it, and then just make sure you have enough room to just easily put that inside of a house. And not only is it just makes their job easier for install, makes it all function better, but also even the serviceability later on for your client. And just think about being able to walk into a room and easily change an air filter or service a water heater versus trying to get into an attic space to change an air filter or even on a ladder. So one thing that we do a lot of is second homes, vacation homes, or even retirement homes. And so those guys don't need to be on 6 or 8 foot step ladders to get up to an air conditioner filter. So that's one beauty of a mechanical room, is just making their life easy long after you're gone and they're just having normal service done. So let's get inside and take a look, and I'm gonna go over some cool details of it. All right guys, we're standing in the basement mechanical room at this job. Now, this is about a 10 by 15 area, located kind of central of the house, under the kitchen, in the basement. So we got crawl space beside us. We have some living space in the basement here in front of me, and then this side is actually just garage. But the reason we picked this area for the mechanical room is it is centrally located. We can service both the crawl space and under the floor for the rest of the living area over this garage space. But you just think about what is a mechanical room and what you need to put in here. Now this one got full. This is a little, I guess, abnormal for us to some degree, but we just kind of look around the room. We've got basically 2 air conditioner units located down here. We've got 2 dehumidifiers located down here. We've got a water filter system, an RO system, and just the water distribution with a smart valve. So all these things come together in this room. And I just think it's important when you're laying out a mechanical room for a house that you really just consider all the things that are going into it and have those meetings with your subcontractors. So if you can sit down with your plumber like we did on this job and tell him that, hey, we've got to supply hot water to 7 showers to run at one time, there's some brainstorming that goes on. And so with that becomes a little bit more space requirements to incorporate those into your house. So you just gotta, also one thing to consider here is the floor drain. So if you notice, we actually have a floor drain that daylights out here out of the basement. It also catches the condensate drain here on the right. So, and that's important because we have all this water coming in down here from the main line coming in, air conditioner units, dehumidifiers, water heaters. It's kind of not a matter of if it's going to leak, it's when it's going to leak. Something's going to leak, even if it's just from a service call. And having that floor drain is a really good idea. And then obviously just the condensate, even I was sharing earlier, the wastewater from a reverse osmosis filter system also is a significant amount. So being able to plan to accommodate that drain from the condensate, from the water filter, and even from the water heaters is a very important piece to your mechanical room. All right, so one more thing on mechanical room, guys, that we didn't talk about. So in here on the basement slab that you saw the floor drain, which is a very good thing to have in a mechanical room. But if you have one on a crawl space or on the upper floor of a house, you can also do a recessed floor truss. Now we use those on showers. You may be familiar with those for a curbless shower, but you can also do them in your mechanical room and put in a floor drain. And so for these, we're not tiling it. We're just going to do a Schluter pan with that floor drain. So that way that mechanical room's protected when you end up getting a water leak. So it's also a really good thing to incorporate into your mechanical rooms if you have to put one on an upper floor like we did here in this house. So guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you learned a little bit about mechanical rooms today. And remember, iron sharpens iron, so you guys keep grinding, keep watching these videos, and we'll see you again right here next time on The Build Show.